Hey y'all, it's Kay from the Literary Apothecary, and welcome back to another episode of Bibliotherapy Sunday. Now, if you're like me, you have a lot of emotions that go on inside your head, but you have a hard time finding the right words to express all of these emotions and these feelings that are going on inside. You just can't explain exactly how you're feeling. You know it, you can feel it, you know the right words in your head, but when you try to explain it to someone else and say it out loud, you just can't have those words come out. So today we're going to be talking about 2 books to help with the inability to express emotions. And the first book that I have to talk about today is Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquivel. And this one, I'm just going to straight off read the Goodreads description for it because this was such a good description. It made me want to move this book up on my TBR, way up. This has been on my TBR because it's one of my bibliotherapy books, but this description has made it move up dramatically. So Goodreads says, earthly, magical, and utterly charming, this tale of family life in turn-of-the-century Mexico became a best-selling phenomenon with its winning blend of poignant romance and bittersweet wit. The #1 bestseller in Mexico and America for almost 2 years, and subsequently a bestseller around the world, Like Water for Chocolate is a romantic, poignant tale touched with moments of magic, graphic earthiness, bittersweet wit, and recipes. And this is the part that really got me. A sumptuous feast of a novel, it relates the bizarre history of the all-female De la Garza family. Tita, the youngest daughter of the house, has been forbidden to marry, condemned by Mexican tradition to look after her mother until she dies. But Tita falls in love with Pedro, and he is seduced by the magical food she cooks. In desperation, Pedro marries her sister Rosaura so that he can stay close to her, so that Tita and Pedro are forced to circle each other in unconsummated passion. Only a freakish chain of tragedies, bad luck, and fate finally reunite them against all the odds. And I don't know what it is about that description, but that just made me want to read the book instantly. I can't wait to read Like Water for Chocolate. Yes, there is a movie, but as we know, the book is always better. So I can't wait. I'll probably read the book and then watch the movie. And I can't wait. And our other recommendation today for the inability to express emotions is a classic, and strangely enough, the only William Faulkner book that I haven't read yet, and that's As I Lay Dying. And supposedly, in a quote by William Faulkner about this book, he knew how it was going to end before he even started writing it. He says, quote, almost where the last period would fall. So that's really intriguing because I can never do that. But this is also one of his shorter books, I think. It's less than 300 pages, so definitely shorter than a lot of his other books. And in As I Lay Dying, if you don't know, we follow the Bundren family, and they are in Mississippi, of course, in the countryside, and they're on this journey, or odyssey as Amazon describes it, to bury the essentially wife and mother of the family, Addie. And it's narrated just like a lot of other Faulkner books. It's narrated in turns with each of the family members, including narration by Addie herself, so that's interesting. We're getting a narration by essentially a dead person, right? Which is probably where the title As I Lay Dying comes from. And it says it ranges in moods from dark comedy to deepest pathos, which I find in a lot of William Faulkner's books. And is considered to be one of the most influential novels in American fiction in structure, style, and drama. So this is a book that I've been wanting to get to for the longest time, ever since I started reading William Faulkner. and for some reason I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will be getting to it hopefully within the next year. Let me know if you want to read any of these books with me, and we can set up a buddy read in my Discord. As always, my Discord and Patreon information will be in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think your recommendations are for the inability to express emotions, or if you've read either of these books, what you thought of them in terms of this recommendation. Keep reading, and I love y'all to the moon and back. Bye.